Now, unless you shave your head or let your hair run wild and fancy-free, au naturel, you are using a hair product to get the desired hair result you're looking for. The problem is that there are a zillion different products out there, different holds, different finishes, matte, paste, high, shine. I can't even keep track. Gentlemen, today it is all about how to find the perfect hair product for your desired hairstyle. Finding the perfect hair product can be a challenging and expensive task, and a lot of times it comes down to trial by style. You go, you're like, oh, matte finish, strong hold, awesome, and you buy it, and you try it, and it either performs like a rock star, and you're like, yeah, nailed it, or you toss it and try something else. A vicious cycle. Now, hair products, because there's so many out there, a lot of times we get overwhelmed. We go, we look, we're like, I don't know. You ask your buddies, oh, what are you using? He's like, this, but I really don't like it, right? Well, here's the deal. Most hair products, there are really only two variables that you need to consider when selecting a product. Number one is the hold. How does that product hold? And all this means is how much is your hair going to move? You've got everything from high extreme hold to low hold. Actually, most products don't actually say low hold. There are a few, and we'll talk about those a little bit later. But basically, you're going to have high hold, medium hold, low hold. That's it. So if you're looking for something to lock your hair, like you want to set it and forget it, right? You're going to want to go with something that has a high hold. But if you want your hair to dance, bounce, you want your significant other to be able to run their fingers through your hair, give you a little scratchy scratch, yeah? Tiger? Well, then you're going to want to go with something a little bit softer, all right? More of a medium to low hold, right? It's making sense. High hold, little movement. Low hold, lots of movement. The second consideration is shine. How shiny do you want your hair to be? Do you want it to look wet, right? High shine. Do you want it to look natural, like there's nothing in it? It just happens to stand up this perfectly? That's a low shine or a matte finish. Most of the time you're going to have semi-matte. You've got different products call it different things. In terms of technical aspects of hair products, it's pretty much it. Two, you've got the hold and you've got the shine. Now, there are other things to consider, like your hair length, the style that you're going for. And so now I thought we'd go over some basic hairstyling product options and the different hairstyles they work with. First up is gel. Super high shine, super high hold. Gel is probably the most locking option that you have. It's also the highest shine. It's perfect for spiky styles, also slicked over styles. If you want that hair to look wet but stay into place, gel might just be for you. But nobody's going to run their fingers through your hair with gel because it is stiff. One of the pluses to gels is that it is water soluble. It pretty much washes out immediately as soon as you hit it with water. But the downside is that it has a very high alcohol content, which means that its tendency is to actually dry out your hair. So if you're looking to keep that hair luscious, long, and luxurious, gel probably isn't the best option. Next, let's talk about your putties, your fibers, those products that have a high hold but a low shine. Putties and fibers are stiff, but not as stiff as gels. They also will lock your hair into place, but they're not going to be quite as crunchy. The idea is that it has a matte finish, which is going to give you a more natural look. Next up is hair wax. Hair wax has a low shine and high hold. The downside to this is that it's usually an oil-based product. I personally hate waxes. The reason is because they may hold well, it may be like you might get a good style, but then to get it out of your hair, you got to use like a Brillo pad and dish soap because it sticks. It's oil-based as opposed to something that is water soluble. I like to take a shower and know that the product is out of my hair. Waxes, like I said, for me, it ends up building up and it's really tough to get rid of, but it definitely is an option. Next up is pomade. Pomades have a high shine and medium to low hold, but it really depends on the brand because there are some with high hold. Pomades are great for short hairstyles to medium length hairstyles. You're looking to slick it over 50s or 60s style? Pomade is your ticket. Next, we're going paste. Typically, pastes are medium shine, medium hold, and perfect option for guys who have medium to long hair. Next, let's talk about muds and clays. Now, typically, they're going to be a drier product, which is going to mean that it's going to have a low shine. Now, the hold, it's really all over the board. Some of the clays that you're going to find are really just for texture, to give it a gritty, messy, not showered look. Other clays are going to be a bit lighter and actually help control your hair. Clay is great for adding thickness and texture and dimension to your hair. The next product we're going to discuss briefly is going to be the creams, or the leave-in conditioners. These products are great for guys with long hair or frizzy hair. It's going to help control the flyaways and give you a more polished and professional look. Frizzy, flyaway hair, that's what these products are best for. The next thing that we're going to talk about is hairspray. And this is sort of the wild card because hairspray has just as many variables as hairstyling products. You've got high hold, medium hold, high shine, low shine, all sorts of things. A lot of guys will use hairspray on top of the hair product just to help give it a little bit more hold. Me, when my hair starts to get a little bit longer and I want it to stand up, I might hit it with a little hairspray after I actually style it. A hairspray spraying tip though, when you spray, okay, I want you to cover your forehead and spray out here. The reason is because if you don't, the hairspray will collect on your forehead and cause you to break out. So if you suffer from breakouts and you're using hairspray, cover that forehead. And if you're still scratching your sexy ass hair and not sure what to use, you can always shoot me an email at hairhelp@peteandpedro.com. There I will make a bueno hair recommendation. All you gotta do is send me a picture of your current hairstyle and the product that you're currently using, and I will make a recommendation. The best product for you to get the style that you're going for. And remember this, regardless of the hair product you choose, you gotta play around with it and actually learn how to use the product, alright? No product, you're just gonna put it and bang, beautiful hair. You gotta work it a little bit. There is finesse and there is a learning curve, alright? You gotta play with it. You gotta try it in different hair styling situations. Maybe your hair is dry. Maybe your hair is damp. Maybe hit it with a hairdryer. Maybe, you get what I'm saying, right? It's like a sports car. You don't just get in and enter a race. You gotta learn it. You gotta learn how the clutch and all that. I love analogies. I also love hair product. Gentlemen, finding the perfect hair product. Sometimes it comes down to trial by style.